Bon dia, Mandu. We are currently on our way to Penacova River Beach, and by chance our artist friend from Porto is travelling through on his holidays. He's with his girlfriend in a camper van and they have been camping nearby, so we are going to go meet them for a coffee this morning. It is currently 23 degrees and we've got some blue skies up there. Story's looking a little bit sleepy, but we haven't told you yet, Story. We're going to go do Dig Dig. I think you're smiling behind there. Yeah, there you are. They have plans for the rest of the day, so it will just be a quick coffee this morning and to say hello.
Penacova's looking lovely today. And there's Nuno.
Nice to meet you.
Finally.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
We're doing a little motorhome tour right now. Show me your bed.
Yeah, king size bed. Check these out. I just do like this.
Whoa.
And then I put this one.
That's all you need.
You see? And then for like that is how you say a salad stack.
Your living room, yeah. Yeah, perfect.
And then I have
Pull the cushion down.
like half bed, but you still can be like.
Yeah, you can cuddle.
This is really cool view.
Yeah, that's true. If you park up, look at the sunset.
When you have this,
Yeah.
it makes the view more beautiful.
This is your window, isn't it? Your window to the world.
Wow.
Wow. Knock down the front seats. How tall are you? What is your height?
1 meter and 80.
1 meter and 80.
79.
You're taller than me then. You're taller than
So
me.
these have 1 meter and 90.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
It's amazing how much space you can get in a van, right?
You know, and this is why I did this.
Yeah.
Because most of the people makes the van, the bed until
Come
here.
outside, yeah.
But when you have the doors closed, you don't have any space.
Yeah.
Then you don't have any space.
You got nowhere to sit and put your
You
legs,
can
right?
put your,
Yeah.
No dirty of the sand. And
Yeah.
so you have this space. Then I make that. If we have a lot of stuff, we can put the stuff there.
Inside there for the night,
But
yeah.
this is our stuff.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah.
Minimalist life, right?
You know, you put
I never imagined.
You put all your clothes and stuff and tools underneath here.
And that's totally unnecessary.
everything goes
Yeah.
up.
It really does make you think about how little you really need to have a good life. Yeah, as long as you have some good weather.
There's lots of like shirts and everything, and as we drive, we wash them.
Yeah.
So we don't need that.
Exactly, yeah, you can just keep cleaning. I think when you have too many clothes and stuff, like you keep washing it, and then you keep re-wearing more stuff and you don't really need it at all. Look at that Story. It's art on a human body. What do you think?
This is a snail.
It's not even like shocked or.
This is a cat 3D. This is the new
Oh, it's 3D design.
3D design style.
That's the light.
What? You have so many stuff, unbelievable.
This is your beach stuff.
Wait, just with the rest of the stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, check
There you go, she's decorated the van for you.
now it's completely hipster style.
Wow.
She calls it oil. I don't know why she calls it oil, yeah.
It's a windmill.
Windmill.
Looks like a flower of oil. Isn't nice?
Yeah. You know? For a hotel.
For
Right? But if we live in the centre, maybe should we do something in the forest, you know? Right?
no, it's good. It's good.
Oh.
We have a friend. He just bought a van.
Yeah.
Bigger than this. And you have a little kid, a big house with big garden, 2 floors and then a big garden. And they bought a van. And the kid just want to be
This
inside
is
of
the
the
van, yeah. If I have to have like I can pass through that.
Yeah.
But then afterwards I want to return to some form of normality.
Wow.
And I can dip in and dip out. I don't feel like... Which one do you like? Oh, she
Oh,
says the
yellow.
one.
Chill.
You like the yellow one?
It's like, yeah, let's go.
Which one do you like?
She's ready to go.
The yellow one. You prefer the yellow one? Okay, she's made it choice.
The yellow. She's choosing. Let me think. The blue one? The blue?
Yeah. Or both.
Every USA.
This must be a better.
Yeah, the flower.
Okay, we're getting advanced with the skateboarding.
This is really fun. You have all these beautiful dress and then you make it more. Skate to go. Okay, like that is perfect. Just go.
Yeah!
Go, skater girl. That is very artistical.
Nuno and Sarah have been on an epic road trip across Portugal for the last couple of weeks, and we've just been sitting down and talking about all the places they've been to, and they've been giving us some tips on where we can go with story and some of the people they met along the way, some of the travellers they met, and it's just really cool to hear stories about the country and know that within minutes of where we live there's loads more places we can discover. Even though we feel like we've seen quite a bit of Portugal, there's a lot more to see too. I'm really glad we got a chance to meet Nuno and Sarah in person. Nuno is the artist that gave us the fan art, you know, the picture of me, Sasha and Story and Eden popping out of the house in the kind of light bulb design. We received that when Story was about 3 months old. We were still quite new to the country, and receiving that from somebody who lives here made us feel really welcome here. I told him that just before we left, and he was moved by it, I think. When somebody's artwork is appreciated in such a way and you hear the story about how it's received, it always makes it a little bit nicer. Being friends online is one thing, but when you physically meet people in person to solidify that friendship in real life, it's always a nice thing. And now we know if we pop up to Porto and we have some time spare, we could meet up and just grab a coffee and build our collective of people that we know here in Portugal, so it feels more like home. It turned out to be a beautiful sunny day today, but guess who doesn't want to be outside? Eden the dog. You do not spend long out here, do you?
I know. All inside all morning and she just wants to come back in.
She's literally been outside for a couple of minutes.
I know.
Sorry, what do you think of this silly dog?
I'm going to do us some smashed avocado with chilli on pumpernickel bread. How does that sound?
It sounds good to me. I'm really hungry now, actually. You've got something in your mouth already, haven't you?
Biscuit.
Little one. Want some avocado? Ooh. Story's really concentrating on her dig at the moment. Look at this. Ah, she was doing so much better a minute ago. She had mad hand-eye coordination skills. Now she's just digging.
No.
Earlier we were talking with Nuno and Sarah about raising Story and how exposing her to things that she doesn't normally see in her life will influence who she becomes in the future. Like messing about on the skateboard today is something that I don't do, Sasha doesn't do, but she might remember that experience of rolling down a hill and be like, oh, it's something I want to try out. And those are the kind of things we want to make sure she gets exposed to her whole life. It'll be nice for her to pick up little bits of every place she goes to around the world from all the different types of people that she meets, and then she can forge her own character based on that. That's why when we talk about being nearer to the sea and that she might pick up surfing or being nearer to different environments will influence her character, it affects the way we choose our home in the future. One thing we've already noticed for certain with Story, with children in general, is that they generally love to be outdoors. So I'm glad we're living somewhere with a nice garden and with decent weather so Story can spend a maximum amount of time just enjoying what's around her. Sasha's just brought out our green lunch. We've got the avocado with chilli there. Some green juice for Story. She's already dipping into that rye bread. Using that as a dip, yeah? It's like guacamole. Yum. Enjoy that healthy lunch. Yeah? Yum. Got some on your finger. It's okay, you can just lick it. Nice green juice there. Is it yum yum? Good girl.
Cheese.
Cheers.
Sweet tea. Oh, you want
Oh, you just want the full wine glass, do you? Yum. That's Mummy's one.
No, it's little juice.
You little juice drinker. It's good for you, that. Nuno and Sarah are also vegetarians, so they were talking to us about their travels across Portugal and how they found it difficult to find vegetarian food, which was funny because where they live in Porto, they get it everywhere. So when we talk about having troubles finding vegetarian foods, they didn't quite understand the troubles we were facing here in the central regions until they started travelling around. So it's funny to see. Uh-oh, story spilt. The juice disaster, have we? Daddy, oh, your pretty dress is all green. The whole garden is your playground, eh? Both those balls are yours. Whoa! Is that what you wanted? You wanted a ball pit? You're such a loving girl, aren't you? You love your snake. Uh-oh. Crazy love. Oh, that's really sweet. You're a good girl, Story.
Story's now got about an hour till her bedtime. She's actually just had her dinner. She had a whole bowl of leek and potato soup, followed by some pears and a kiwi for her dessert. I did say in the beginning of summertime that I wasn't going to cook the leek and potato soup, but I've ended up cooking it quite a lot. It is Jay and Story's favourite meal. We've got some crusty bread rolls to go with it as well. Here is what the outside is looking like now, an hour before Story's bedtime. Can't make out the mountains today, so it's quite hazy over there. It's quite windy out the front here though. Our neighbour's doing his gardening over there. Did you just throw Mummy's shoo-shoo outside? Did you, cheeky? And you are pickpocketing me currently. You're stuck, yeah.
That's Mummy's.
That's Mummy's phone, yeah.
Mommy. Tito. Oh no, stuck.
Oh no, stuck.
Oh no, that's Mommy.
Whoa. Cheeky. Story's been very busy in the living room with all her toys. Jay's just over here using my computer to do some last minute vlog things. Just looked out the bedroom window and look at this cool cloud out here. That's so pretty. It's like it's dancing. Jay, do you want to see a cool cloud?
Whoa, it's beautiful.
I do like a wispy cloud. Yeah, I zoomed in as far as I can. You can see the moon there in the cloud. Lovely. Rather a lot of time has passed since I last vlogged. Me and Jay have just been editing for the last couple of hours. We're going to have this one tonight. Now the question is, what tea? This is our tea collection. Yes, we drink a lot of coffee, but we also drink a lot of herbal teas as well. Moroccan mint. Lovely. Jay has chosen a turmeric tea.
So we're just going to walk the last stretch. Get some exercise in those legs. You just made your job harder for yourself, didn't you? Letting her out.
I thought, oh, she want to walk. And she doesn't, she just wants to push the chair.
That's better.